there's no better way to start this channel than to show off my student challenge submission, because that's what I like to do. I like to make my decisions based on data. At least that's my goal from now on. So as you can see, the aging population in the United States, there's an aging population in the United States, and diseases go up as you age. So there's a great risk for those people. And one of those people who has greater risk for disease is my dad, who has Parkinson's. And the idea is to essentially use audio cues to cue gait. And there's a bunch of studies out there on how it works, but none of the apps out there that implement this do it in a good way. There's just many issues with it. But I address these issues in this app. So like I said, data changes lives, data connects, data is a tool to fight Parkinson's disease. So let's keep on going. So one symptom of Parkinson's is freezing of gait. And that's essentially where it's difficult to walk. You freeze, your gait is just super impaired. But rhythm uses rhythmic audio and even visual cues using augmented reality to cue the person into better gait. We'll get into how it actually works soon. But when we tested, we didn't do much testing, but for now, there's a 33% increase in pace for my dad when he tried using rhythm. So kind of going into a little bit more of like the science behind it. So your brain has like temporal patterns, just timing mechanisms that help you walk, help you talk, help you eat, and so on. And it's disrupted in Parkinson's patients. So external cues, such as audio cues, can help with cueing the person into having better gait. So that's kind of the science behind it. And then this is a quote from my dad. He's just saying that he felt more freed up and he had much easier time walking, which was really nice to hear. And this is a quote from my dad. He said, "Parkinson's disease is awful, but we can fight back with data, innovation, and our brains." And this whole, what seems like random data at the beginning, was really a brain. We just had to let the data collect. We just had to wait and connect the dots. So that's kind of my student challenge submission. Another thing I'm working on that I'll mention now, I was thinking of including this in my submission, but I decided against it. I just tried to keep it more simple, is this watch. So it looks a bit prototypey because it is, but essentially it uses the accelerometer in the watch to quantify tremors. We're also using the Apple Watch to do that too, the movement disorder API, which is super nice too. We just think that there can be cheaper alternatives and possibly more efficient battery life as well. But the Apple Watch is a great use case as well. Great, especially since it's already built. I just have to query the tremor data. We don't have to worry about quantification or any regulatory issues there because it's already created by Apple. As long as we don't diagnose or treat or anything, because we don't. We just show the data. So that's the idea. I want to go further into this in the future and kind of explain more details. But the code for Rhythm is on GitHub if you want to check it out. This playground will also be on GitHub.